Welcome back to Frostpunk. Let's continue where we left off. We have a medical post that is a bit too cold to work. Let's turn on the heater for it and maybe it will start working. It will, but only at an efficiency of 67%. We're one person absent and up to 3 workers on this shift. One employee delivers 33%. Base efficiency is 67. Okay. Steel wreckage depleted. Didn't even know we still worked on that. I guess the gathering post did that, and they have 1 wood crate left, and that only has a little bit. But now there's this little coal pile out here that is being gathered from. So we have 9.6 per hour. We are consuming how much per hour? Is it 8, 9? We have this thing heated. We have the medical post heated, which is -1 coal. So and this, okay, so 8 coal per hour. So this actually suits our coal needs, 9.6, and this has 16.8. So we should be increasing. But we also need to remember that it needs to be a bit more coal produced than what I was going to say. It needs to be more coal produced than that because you need to survive on the night as well, unless you do that law that gets you the overshifts, or what's it called? Let's just take a look at it. Emergency shift, there we go. Emergency shift. You can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Which is quite fun. Cold at home and lack of medical care. How is this still lack of medical care? We have so many medical outposts. It is insane. All of our engineers are working here just to keep all the sick people happy. And they're still not happy. Can you believe it? Okay, now we have a different situation. We're at least providing some heat to buildings nearby in an extended radius. However, it is so damn cold that it really does not matter now, does it? -40 degrees. And soon we will have a temperature increase, finally, by 10 degrees. We have 1 person working here. 1 person working here. Let's do more people working here. Promise broken. You promised people warmth. You broke your promise. Hope falls. Discontent rises. And by quite a bit. I'm sorry for making promises. Never shall that happen again. And I have 1 more engineer here. Maybe I even have some children working here. And some more children working here. That's fine. If we wanted to be efficient, we could take away the children from working here for a while and work them, you know, other places. I could take away workers here and let's add those workers here instead. You know, micromanagement like that can be useful. Research goal not set, so these engineers are useful. Should we have more research though? What should we research? Oh, it's a drawing board for everything. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes it... I'm happy now. Thanks to improved tools and methods, people employed in medical posts will heal the sick 10% faster. That will be useful. Hothouse allows us to build hothouses. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food per day. Or bunkhouses. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from the weather. Alright, all good. All good. Sawmill upgrade. Wall drill. Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Oh, interesting. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. Coal mining. Allows us to build coal mines. Extracts up to 240 coal. Let's do coal mining. We need to secure our coal production. First of all, we have a lot of food. We have enough food actually that we really don't need to have any workers working on it. So let's not do that. Let's have workers producing food instead. And hope and discontent. I know what hope and discontent is. I know that people are a bit happy or unhappy, I mean. We'll try our best. We could do another law if we so desire. We could do prosthetics. New blueprint. Prosthesis. Available in the factory. Amputees fitted with prostheses in medical facilities will be able to work again. You know what? That sounds like a good thing. Sounds like a good law to work towards. We don't know where to build a factory. We don't even have a factory, do we? Nope, we do not. Well, that makes it a bit worse. How do you get a factory? You should take a look at that. Maybe it's in the industry. More scouts? Factory, there we go. We need to do the drafting machines. Cost, we can actually do that. Which is fine. Fun. Whatever. They're waiting. Okay. Gloomy cave. This cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive out there. Could get some more survivors. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Alright, people in the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Ooh. We could lose some of the scouts, but we would get 4, 18, and 11. The bears will kill the survivors. Let's try it. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from the injuries. The people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. No, we lost our scouts! And probably that woman that was very excited to go out and help, she's probably dead too. Day 11 from arrival. We can hear terrified shrieks coming in from a cave uphill. We came closer. Several polar bears. Okay, that's the seriously the thing we just did. Alright then. What a shame. We lost our scouts. Could make new scouts. But those survivors better be worth it. Couldn't more of them have died instead of, you know, our scouts? How is there still so many sick? We have so many sick places. Is there any way we can increase things? I think there was a thing you could do to increase. Let's do another engineer there. If we just take a look at laws. Extra rations for the ill. Yeah, we can do that. We do have the food. We don't have the prosthesis. Says prosthesis. Temporary modifiers, cold at home, lack of medical care. I know it's cold at home, but soon enough it will be warmer. And then it will be colder again. But being a bit warmer will be nice.
Get back to work.
Alright, we're getting coal to last us longer. We're still getting some wood, because this crates here, but there's just a little bit of wood. We're producing coal here, so we do have a coal supply. We're getting 12 coal, and this is 28 coal produced. So we could modify that by just taking some workers and then placing them somewhere else. Maybe having the children start making food again. Do less harm. Sir, our doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. This engineer won't be able to work. Hope will rise slightly. Give him what he needs. Alright, let's do it. You go work. We need fewer amputations. Would be great. Okay, is there anything we need to build now, or anything we need to upgrade or something like that? Because we do have the wood. We do have a lot of wood, actually. We still have people... no, people all have homes. Even though they're pretty shitty homes, where it is cold and stuff. At least they are homes. Soon the temperature will increase and people will be less unhappy. And now the technology is done. Coal mining. Alright, so we have the coal mines now. It will cost us 25 wood, 10 steel and 1 steam core. Ah, so that's the limit. Okay, of all the things that we need to do a bit permanently of, I think that having a coal mine will be the best one. Knowing that we just have coal... why am I scrolling out there? Knowing that we have coal ready and available is going to be a huge, you know, lack of... It won't be a burden. It will be less of a burden. It will be no burden. So let's make that coal mine. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Which is a good point. We do need to have people that are going out scouting. So we'll form a new scouting party. We have this observatory. There's smoke over it. Okay, let's do that. There's 21 hours. It's gonna take about a day for them to get there, and maybe then a day back. We soon have more workers coming in, which unfortunately will make so we need to build more tents. Maybe we should do that in advance. Unfortunately, we can't place it here. We need to place it here. All right. So let's place 2 of these. So we will have a few tents coming up. Tents will be useful. Quite useful. We're currently using 14 coal per day. Shouldn't forget that now costs us twice as much coal. So maybe we should have that in mind. Survivors reach the city. Sir, a group of survivors has reached our city. They're tired. They'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. But they are ready to lend a hand however they can. Excellent. Excellent work. But we will do this then. Alright, resources. Gathering post. We'll need another gathering post here. So we will put workers in here. We will build roads. And then we will have workers here and here, all gathering up the coal that is available. Though soon, to be fair, we do also have this thing, so maybe we should focus on that. That's 24 coal per hour, which is a fair amount. Quite a lot, actually. Can we change our working hours? No, we can't. We can just determine whether they will work or not. I mean, if we're producing 24 coal per hour, we might as well just heat it a little bit, so it will be less cold here for it. That's not too much to ask for, right? The children can produce food when they are ready, and then we will have workers and a few children working here, and the other children will be working here. All right, I think this is shaping up. I am quite happy about this. It's starting to become a bit more manageable, and we will upgrade to the next tech level as soon as it's possible. Soon the temperature will increase. There we go. It will increase to 30 degrees negative Celsius. Discontent is already lowering quite a bit due to better heat levels overall. Look at this, it's all livable now, and some of these even comfortable. Which means that we might be able to get away with not boosting here, for example. This place and that place, and I think this place. They can all get rid of the boosting. Coal mine does need a boosting, I think. So we're using 298 per day, and we're producing currently 936, if I'm reading that correctly. Maybe we should go look at extraction efficiency. Let's do the coal management. Daily gain, 240, 240 to 216, 240, and 240 here. We're earning a lot of coal. A lot of coal, because we do still have this thing that's producing coal from the nearby sources, and that's fine. Let's do that. And this one, 24, and that has 10,000 coal in it, so that's going to last for a long, long time. We do need a bit more wood now, so maybe we should put people to do that. So 6 people to do a bit of wood. It's chilly, which is not too bad. Actually, maybe increase it so it's a bit more livable. We have this and this, all producing quite a lot of coal. So that's all fine and good. Anything happening in the world? They are soon getting there. It's only 2 hours left until our scouts have arrived. Scouts have reached the observatory. Let's see what it's all about. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in the diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Alright, escort the survivors to the city. Send the survivors to the city, which means that some might be dead. And leave the survivors to their fates. No. We could escort them, or we could send them. We don't need that many, so let's send them home, and the scouts can immediately go be sent here to Steel Bridge, because we do need to advance. We need to find more steam cores. We do need to find more stuff. We got an achievement there. The Scientific Method, Volume 2. Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He is reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Well done. Well done. Okay, so radical treatment, working out quite good for us. We have 19 people sick. We have 20 being treated. I don't really know what palliative care is. And now we have drafting machines. We have a new tier unlocked. You can do it for an outpost depot. Allows us to assemble an outpost team, send it to establish a permanent resource outpost far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. Could be useful. Or we could make a factory. Do you need more steel for this? Steam coal thumper. Coal mining optimization. Sawmill upgrade. Wall drill, steam, alright. Flying hunters. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track the prey from the air. Alright, that's pretty cool. Medical post upgrade. You know what? Considering how many things we have to deal with, medical post upgrade does not sound like a bad thing. Not at all. And maybe we should take some of the workers here and put them on steel wreckage. On steel wreckage duty.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
We also have this steel wreckage. Needs to be done. You know what, children? You go and help out. You have to be outside, which is fine. We actually have a lot of coal, even though all that coal only lasts us 3 days, which is not that great. 18 sick, 17 sick now. So maybe we're doing this. Book of Laws. Soon we can sign a new law. Maybe we should do the extra rations for the ill. That seems like the most reasonable thing to pick. Book of Laws. Alright. Extra rations for the ill. Let's do that. We don't have that much food, but we could do that to improve the recovery. Let's do that here. 10 rations. Hopefully we'll improve or recover faster, because we do need to get rid of sick people. Not rid of them, but we need to solve their sicknesses. I'm betting that a lot of the sicknesses come from things like this. At least that's my assumption. Do need a lot of more people working, getting food, because now we have a lot more people, but we're not necessarily getting more food. So maybe having the hot houses soon will be... That will actually be quite good. The hot houses produce about 30 raw food per day. Does cost the steam core, which we do not have. You do the hunting tactics and employ fewer people. That means we could have, well, one more, I guess, hunting lodge. Soon the temperature will drop again. Not good. Don't think that needs to be said, but not good. This gives us about 4 steel per day. We have 10 steel left there, and then we have 60 steel here, so steel is going to be an issue. Is there anything we can do with steel? Resources. Steelworks. Extracts iron ore from deep deposits and process it to deliver up to 40 steel per standard workday. I think that's going to be a thing we need to do. Steel is going to be an issue. Steel is going to be an issue.
Get to work.
Say it ain't so.
There's plenty to do.
Alright, we have 125 food. The children can go and work on gathering some steel. Did we get people back now? No, but this storage near capacity, which means that a lot of people have stopped working or don't need to work, because we have full coal. Right, and don't work. Don't work for now. I need to get that steel up. Soon we will have the medical post upgrade. It's gonna take a long time, even though it doesn't seem to be that worth it. We're gonna have a lot of people coming in. So any way to easily see how many people we have housing condition. Inhabitants 18 out of 20. That's a care house. Then we have 7. So we have like 14 places left or something. We have 13 tents, so we have 13 beds left. Vacant beds, oh, 15. Okay, 15. Never mind then. So we can get a few more tents then, I guess. Maybe place it here. There we go. Yeah, it's constantly full, I get it. I'm not gonna increase our usage of the generator just because of that. We have a thing here. Survivors reach the city. Alright, good for you. Ah, 20 homeless. Oh, damn. I thought we just built... Okay, so that was... never mind. Okay, we need another tent. Don't have anywhere to place it, so we're gonna have to place it here. Damn tents, we're gonna need to upgrade you. We're gonna need to place you somewhere. Okay, we do have some steel. Medical post upgrade is soon there. Let's place some more of our engineers. Now we have a lot of engineers, apparently. We have a lot of everywhere. Everyone, actually. Which is a good thing. That means we can place another hunter's, blah blah blah, hunter's hut. That's the name. Let's place it there. Let's get that working. We have 1 steam core. Where did we get that one? Can't recall, actually. Can't recall, but I bet we got it somewhere. So with that in mind, we actually have 4 homeless still, even after building this thing here. How are they all homeless? I don't get it. Like, how do we still have that? Should we let people die, maybe? Or does that make me a horrible person? Probably. Not adjacent to the street, that's fine. We'll build a street. We're just cool like that. Okay, they're getting closer. That's cool, I like it. This has a hunter's hut. Let's do 15 people working there. Now our coal is depleting a little bit. It could be because it's night. As soon as it's day, it's gonna be all fine and good. So we do have 1 steam core. That's something to keep in mind. 5 hours. This is not the way I was going to be. There we go. So with 1 steam core, could go for like bunk houses. They don't cost steel. Well, okay, never mind. We need steelworks so we can get some more steel. Then we could go for something else that, such as, for example, the coal mine. There's more of a permanent, or near permanent increase in the resource. Bridge to Winterhome. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Alright, we stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. So we could either get an automaton, I don't even know what that does, or we could dismantle it and get 2 steam cores and 88... let's send it to the city, let's see what it can do. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it appeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Okay, so that could maybe... that kind of screwed over the bridge, didn't it? So we could go to a weather station or a large convoy. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving from them and smoke rising from a campfire. Let's go for this thing then. We have a thing here. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automatron under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. What? What? People are being sad because of that? Stupid people.
Move! Time to get
Oh
to
wow.
work.
Oh wow. Workers, make food. We're having hungry people. Medical post upgrade increased. Good. Let's do the steelworks now. And when we have the steelworks, how much will the steelwork cost to make? 25 wood. Okay, so children, no more work here, and just go back home. Alright, so what's the situation like now? We do still have a lot of sick people. We don't have a lot of food though. We do have workers trying to fix food. We have 3 hunters hut, so that's gonna be about 60 food in total. These will actually come in fairly soon, so that's a fairly good thing. So that replenished our food a little bit, not a lot though, and we're still gonna lose out on food. Okay, so the steelworks is done. We can make a steelworks thing. It needs to be here or here. Yeah, alright. So we... never mind. Let's do the steelworks and place it here. We're gonna need a road for it. Come on. There we go. That should fix that. So we'll have a steelworks thing going on. We're capping out on coal.
The work day is up.
Coal mining optimization. Hunting tactics should probably be a good thing to do now. So that thing does not require a steam core to make. Alright, let's make sure that we have people working on it. Engineers will have to do. Scouts have reached the weather station. Let's check out what the scouts have to say. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what scientists from Winterhome were working on. Explore. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Ah, cool. We'll take the resources. Alright, they have quite a bit of resources on them, but we could try to go to Winterhome and see what they want. Who are Winterhome? Is there anyone alive there, or will there be allies? Unfortunately, another thing that comes to mind is that we're gonna get a lot more cold soon. Could go overdrive just to stem it off a little bit. Abandoned station. Come on, stop being so mean. We found Winterhome. Should that raise hope a little bit? Discontent is increasing. Oh, I accidentally ignored someone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ignored you. Bad healthcare. Come on, how can it be bad healthcare still? There's a large coal mine, or coal pile. We're doing fine, all things considered. I agree. Temperature falls. Let's put this on overdrive a little bit, so people will still be a bit happy with us. Let's make sure that the core area is still at a decent temperature, but we still have a lot of sick. A lot of sick. So many sick that I'm tempted to put in another medical post. It fits right in here. Yeah, let's put another medical post here. Oh, what is this? Who are you? Dear stranger. Have you come to our town? Oh, okay, he's dead. Great. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. So we're alone. Hope decreases. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives, in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. What's wrong now, people? We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. Don't panic. We aren't dead yet. We have to learn from the mistakes. They're all dead. We should never have left Britain. Oh damn, that's a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Hope. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive out here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind the vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else your city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. A new set of laws will become available. Order. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. Order and discipline is the path for us. Purpose. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. New building watchtower. Increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. That's probably possible. Alright. Order. Watchtower. It takes up a lot of space, doesn't it? Let's make one here. That's gonna use more wood. We need to get a wood first. Actually, we can get people to work here. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change. Your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. We're not going to die. Chill out. The Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days to try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. I mean, you're causing this issue. Don't you get it, Londoners? You're causing this issue. Like, if you leave, you will die. If half the people live, all will die. Don't understand. Because we need to do everything to increase hope. Everything. Many people may join the Londoners. Alright, let's do the engineers will start here in the watchtower. This will go into overdrive. We need to make people as happy and as possible. Like for example, the medical post here. Let's give food to the sad and sick. And do another watchtower, like here or something, that will encompass a lot of buildings. It wouldn't be... There, so it will fit another building there. Alright, that's fine. There's a lot of tents that will be within range. Alright, interesting. I did not see that coming. We were doing so well, and now, you know, hope is lost. Build and man 2 watchtowers. Alright, we have a thing here. More 6 beds needed. I will open a medical post. Yes, we will open a medical post. That is doable. We've done that before. We'll do it again. Medical post will open. Medical post will be placed. A medical post will be manned. We'll place it right here, next to the watchtower that we're making. So when the sick people come in, they will feel, I feel so happy now. Maybe they won't. Alright, we'll max that out. As promised, you built and manned the watchtowers to maintain order in the city. Hope rises. Good. A group of people may join the Londoners. A group of people is less than a lot of people. So let's do none of the children will work here. Actually, we will need engineers, so let's change that. Do we have engineers anywhere else? Engineers, they're working here. Let's do less engineers here and more regular workers. Same thing here. And do we have anything where idle workers? We have we have a lot of engineers, actually. We don't have any food. That's not going to be good. Hunter's Hut, 20. That's gonna be a long time before you get food. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until food arrives, unfortunately. There we go. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Hope rises. Good. Hope is rising. And here, medical post is inoperable. Waiting for workers. Could even lower workers here a little bit and put them in here. So do you need medical outposts so people will be happy? The automaton? It has arrived. I wonder what it will do for our society. Will it be beneficial or will it be, you know, what will it do? Alright, let's scroll down so we can get to it. There's a lot of things here. The Londoners. The Londoners are a group of people who are so frightened by the situation that they may want to go back to London in a misguided belief that it's the only way to survive. People will join the Londoners when the hope level is low, and leave them when it's high. Automatons. The automatons can replace entire crews at most workplaces. They are produced in the factory and work 24 hours per day. Their initial efficiency is 60%, but it can be raised by researched upgrades. An automaton recharges itself twice daily from the generator or a steam hub, without interfering with its operation. That's cool, actually, and very useful. So we could do an automaton here, and replace all the crew here. Using automatons, our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. We work around the clock, with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Come on, now you gotta be happy. We have an automaton. 90 living near watchtower or guard station. An adult died, fall of Winterhome. Winterhome. You know, Winterhome is stupid. Okay, they're waiting here in Winterhome. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. Speaking of exploding generator, ours is still, you know, not doing too well. Alright, with all of this stuff, maybe you should go back home now. I mean, go back home, that's what I want to do too. There we go. It's gonna take them a day and a bit more. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. Alright, that's too bad. We'll try to fix that. Now the generator is going in overdrive. This content is going to increase, which is unfortunate, but we're going to have to deal with that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.